Hello, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, my name is Lachlan and this is my booktube. I am starting off a new reading vlog because my last one ended at like 2 o'clock in the morning. So yeah, I finished In the Veins of the Drowning last night and I can already tell that I'm gonna have a hard time picking another book up, so I'm going to immediately pick another book up before I think too much into it. I don't know if that makes any sense, but to me it makes sense because I'm trying to avoid going into a mood where I don't want to pick anything up. So I immediately started Berries and Greed by Lily Mayne. This was a gift from 𝘯𝘬𝘵, so thank you so much, Laura. And basically, we're following Greed, who is a creature. So what kind of creature is he? I am not a 𝘸𝘰𝘯𝘵? I don't know. This is the first time I've read a monster romance with this creature. And basically, he is like lonely, and so he goes to this human cult that is obsessed with his type of species to try and find a roommate. And I'm only 38 pages in, but it's kind of cute so far. He picks Beryl, and she didn't expect him to pick her, but he does. And that's really all I know. He's like looking for companionship, and it's really long. So I'm like, I don't know what I have in store, but I'm excited. I think it's just going to be like a good palate cleanser coming off of In the Veins of the Drowning. And then I know I'm still in the middle of maid-sama. I'm going to finish this manga in this reading vlog. Okay, I'm determined, I promise. And then I don't really have like a set TBR. I'm a big mood reader, but I hauled this book in my last reading vlog, this special edition, and I don't know. I was walking by it and I was like, oh, I could read that. The Library of 𝘠𝘪𝘏. This is like, I think it's like a horror, dark academia. This edition's really cool, but I don't know. We'll see about that. I feel like usually, it's not that I'm in a reading slump or anything, but I feel like I have to pick up different genres whenever I'm feeling some type of way about a book. If I can't get a book out of my head, I just need to like do something different. So I don't know, we'll give this a shot maybe. But yeah, that's really it. I don't have like a set TBR. I'm going to pick up other books in this vlog. I just don't know what yet. So get a cup of tea, get a snack. Let's hang out. Hello, time for a little reading check-in. We also have some packages. I'm super excited for these packages. Oh my gosh. But first, let me show you something that I got in the mail that I didn't vlog because I viciously ripped this open. I was so excited. My first edition of In the Veins of the Drowning by Callie Cassidy. If you watched my last reading vlog, you know I was feral over this book. New favorite book of all time. Literally, I'm not just saying that. I can't tell you how much I adore this book. Oh my god, I adore it so much. It's a dark romantasy with a lot of well, I wouldn't say a lot of, but it has some horror elements to it. And it just has chef's kiss romance, the most amazing writing, the most amazing plot, scenery, everything about it. I adore this book. So really excited to have this cool edition with the edges. I adore it. I love it so much. Then we have some updates on everything I've read. Oh wait. Okay, yeah. Let's talk about updates on what I've been reading, and then we can get into the packages, and then I also want to show you something kind of fun that I think it's fun, but anyway. Okay. So almost done with Maid Sama. Literally so close to finishing it. Yeah, I just have a little bit to go back here, but I am loving this volume so much. It's actually 2 volumes in one. I just adore it. I adore it so freaking much. Oh my god, the slow burn that we have for these characters is just insane. It's insane. It's so good. I love it so much. The frenemy vibe to lovers is so good. It's so cute, adorable. I was literally giggling. I was giggling reading this. Anyway, so it's so good. I just need to finish it. And then, surprise, surprise, no one is more shocked than I am that I finally picked up Vicious by V.E. Schwab. And I'm over 100 pages into this. And basically, we start off in a graveyard, and this guy named Victor and this girl named Sydney are digging graves, okay? And then it goes to the, is it to the present? No, so that's the present time. And then it goes back to the past, 10 years ago. And they're in a university. So it's kind of like a dark academia type vibe. And all the students are presenting their thesis to Professor Lin. And they're at Lockland University. Don't even get me started. That's not my name. Obviously, my name's not Lockland. But this is the 3rd book literally in a row that I have read that has a form of my name. I mean, the spelling is different, obviously, and it's probably not pronounced Lockland, it's pronounced Lockland. I digress. Okay, anyway, so they're at Lockland University, and they're all presenting their thesis. And this, one of the guys that goes last, his name is Eli, he presents a thesis that is basically saying that there is a connection between trauma and the undead. They don't call it the undead, they call it the extraordinary or something like that. So then we go back to the gravesite, I think in the next chapter or a couple chapters after, and then we see that they're actually digging up one of the students that was in the chapter I think it was Eli that they were digging up. And so it's past and present, and it's interesting. The characters are pretty dislikable so far. We're told that Eli is the bad guy, and I assume we're gonna be, figuring out what happened between Victor and Eli. But I have a feeling Eli is not really the bad guy, maybe. And we're also told that Victor was in prison for 10 years. He was in isolation for 4 years, and then he was in integration for 6 years or something. And within those 10 years, he planned, I guess, his escape and getting out of prison. So the chapters are short, which I like that, but I'm not fully sold and I'm not fully gripped on the story. I'm going to keep reading, but yeah, it's just, it's not as good as what I was expecting, which I don't know what I was expecting. I think a lot of people love this. I think it's duology. A lot of people love it. And so I think I was going into it thinking I would also love it, but that's not always the case, you know? This was published, I think, in 2012. Let me see when it was published. I don't know. Or was it 2010? When was it? Oh, 2013. Okay. So a little bit over 10 years ago. And I mean, it's not bad by any means so far. Like, I'm only like 108 or so pages in. But yeah, it's just, I'm not like fully gripped, but I'm going to keep reading and see how I like it. The girl that he was digging up the grave is undead. And we're told that in the beginning, or not undead. Yeah, undead, I guess. Extraordinary. What do they call it? Yeah, they call them extraordinary people. And the thesis is basically like someone has to have like some kind of near-death, very stressful experience. And then they could become an extraordinary person after they die, and have like special abilities or whatever. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like I'm intrigued enough, but it's just, I'm side-eyeing a little bit, just a little bit, okay? And then I'm really excited to report on Berries and Greed. I am literally, well, I'm about halfway. Let me just say. So basically all I did was rot and read and play my Switch. And I ended up getting the audiobook. And let me just tell you, the audiobook is not good. I do not recommend the audiobook. However, it is still a way to read the book. I think the male narration is just really, really bad. Not a fan. And I thought I was going to DNF it at first. But I kept going, and I'm happy to report that I'm actually really liking this book. It has absolutely no freaking plot, but I don't even care. It is something about it. It's just like pretty comforting. If you want to see people, basically, okay, I think I told you guys that he like goes to this like cult society like thing or whatever, and he picks out his human to be his roommate. And you're basically reading about these two people kind of like doing life together and being roommates and eating junk food and binge watching TV, and she ends up getting a job. And honestly, it's like if you like the video game Sims and you like character driven, no plot kind of books, this is going to be right up your alley. I'm actually having a great time with it. Aside from the male narration, they did not do it service, okay? Because I read the first like 30-ish pages with my eyeballs, and then I switched over to immersion reading, like reading along with the audio. And then I switched over to just audio because I was like, oh my God, let me see if I'm even going to keep reading this. But then I'm really enjoying it because it was just like such a fun thing to just play my Switch and listen to this. I do have to occasionally rewind the audio or pause it. Like if I'm playing the game and I need to like read something on the game, I can't read something on the screen and really like still be listening to the book. So I do pause it occasionally, but I can only do that if I'm playing like a very low-key, cozy game, which I was playing Stardew Valley, so it was just kind of like easy to do. But yeah, I am like actually really enjoying this. The cover, I feel like it really captures the vibe of the book because they're literally sitting on the couch laughing, smiling, and there's like a book on the coffee table, there's candles, she's wearing fuzzy socks and slippers, and they have a fuzzy blanket on. Like, I don't know, it's just, that is the vibe of this book. And so I'm really excited to have picked this up. I'm really glad I picked it up because it's a monster romance, and I just knew that I wasn't going to be able to read a fantasy romance after this book kind of ruined me a little bit. So yeah, I feel like it's a good palette cleanser. Both of these books, I mean, Vicious is YA. This is definitely not YA. Okay, just FYI, it's not YA. But yeah, so I've made a pretty good progress, I think, on the books that I'm reading. So I'm excited about that. It's middle of the week, so yeah. Okay, so let me just show you something really quick and then we'll open up packages. I made a Kindle cover and I'm really excited about it. I'm considering selling the cover. Okay, so I actually got this made. I won't be selling like the cases, but I can sell the insert, like a printable insert for you to print out if you like it. I don't know. I mean, it's very me. Okay, so that's like, I understand if no one is interested in this, but if you are interested, let me know. And I think it's good. It's a good time for fall. I mean, to like get ready for fall, you know what I'm saying? And this is like very fall. So this is what the close-up looks like. I had a really hard time finding a cover, like a Kindle cover, Kindle design that I loved, that like had everything I love. So this has like Twilight, Mystic Falls, Vampire Diaries. It has Ghost Face. It has like a little coffee, jack-o'-lantern, The Sound of Rain, a book journal, ghosty. Like, it's just, yeah, vibe. So there's that. Okay, and then real quick before I open up packages, my library hold for We Used to Live Here came in the mail. Am I okay? My library hold for We Used to Live Here came and I started it. So I'm only like, let's see, I'm literally only 7 pages in. Yeah, I listened to that audio audibly and I realized like I'm going to physically read this like with my eyeballs. So I'm only 6 pages in, but this is going to be the book that I think I read next after I finish one of the 3 that I'm currently reading. Could consider this the current read because I did start it, but like I'm going to go back and reread with my eyeballs. I mean, I might listen with the audiobook, I don't know, but yeah, I probably will. But anyways, okay, I'm so excited about these packages. So let's go ahead and open them. Oh my God, I'm so excited. Oh my God, it smells so good. So this is my paperback copy of In the Veins of the Drowning. I'm going to be annotating this and rereading it. I'm so excited. I'm just so elated. I'm elated. I'm definitely going to annotate the hell out of this book. I'm so happy. For some reason it was sold out on Amazon, so I had to get it on hatchet.com, but it's okay. We have her. I'm so excited. Okay. And then we have this box. Get my handy dandy resand. I think that's the only... Oh, am I flagging my address? Okay. Cover your address, Lachlan. I think I know what this is because there's a book that, well, there's a special edition that I ordered from them that I haven't gotten yet, and if this is not it, then I'm gonna be upset because I'm really hoping that it's what I think it is. Oh my God, it is. I just saw that spine. Oh my God. I am so freaking excited. I have literally held off on reading this book because I wanted to wait until my special edition came so I can read it. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, it's a slipcase? Oh, I love that. Let me carefully. Oh, shit. Do this very carefully. Okay. Oh my God, it's gorgeous. Gorgeous. Wow. Bury my bones in the midnight soil, plant them shallow and water them deep. In my place will grow a feral rose, soft red petals hiding sharp white teeth. Oh my god. I literally am dead. The edges are roses. I'm a sucker. Roses are my favorite flower. I love. This is how you do a special edition. Oh my god. Oh my god. The spine. Oh my god, I'm so excited. This is the same author actually that wrote Vicious. But this is an older book, so. I really loved The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue. I gave it 4.5 stars. I read that book in 2021. Yeah, and I really loved it. I didn't like A Darker Shade of Magic. So far, I'm not loving Vicious. And then I haven't read anything else from her, but I just have a good feeling about this. I really like the premise of the story, so I'm really hoping I love this. But this book is gorgeous. To the ones who hunger for love, for time, or simply to be free. Is that signed or is that like print? I think it's just printed because I don't think the ink is like, is it not signed? Oh, that sucks. No, it doesn't look like it's signed. That's okay though. This book is absolutely stunning. Stunning. I'm obsessed. Really excited for this. This is absolutely stunning. I know I've said that already, but like, yep. Okay, so really exciting book mail. This is a 5-star prediction. This book is literally favorite of all time. I know that's a bold statement, but like, I mean it, I really do. My plan is to finish Maid-sama and one of these books before I pick up, hold on, I have so many books in front of me, before I pick up my reread of this, and then We Used to Live Here. So yeah, we've got lots to do.
Yeah, it is. Okay, there you go. I'll meet you in the car.
Have some reading updates. Not all good, but some good. So let's just get into it. Side note, while I'm thinking about it, do you guys like no, it's not widescreen. Is it widescreen? I'm forgetting the term. It's on the tip of my tongue. Anyway, the lens that I have on my camera, do you like it? It makes it like wide, not white, it's not widescreen. What is it called? Okay, let's just get to my reading updates. First off, I am going to DNF Vicious. I'm sorry. I just have a really, really hard time with books that follow really unlikable characters. I feel like if you like books that have unlikable characters, you might like this. But basically, like, I can't root for anyone because I'm like, okay, I understand it's fun following villains and stuff like that, but like at the same time, I just get too annoyed. I just get really annoyed. So Victor was like jealous of Eli and like tried to paint Eli as like the bad guy, but Victor is just kind of a piece of shit. And basically the triggering, not the triggering point, but the trigger point for me as to why I'm DNFing is because it got to this one scene where this dog was like hurt, and I was like, all right, that's it for me, dog. Like, I can't do it. I don't want to see an animal get hurt. And I've read books that have that in it, but for some reason that was just like the final straw for me. I was like, all right, I'm done. I'm done. And I know like they bring like the dog back or whatever because she's showing her power. That's not a spoiler, by the way. It's literally a thing in the beginning of the book. Like, she has this power anyway. So his only redeeming quality, this is my problem with Victor, is that his only redeeming quality was that he brought in this dead girl or whatever and like gave her clean clothes. But then I'm also like, it's not really a redeeming quality because I feel like he's just using her because she has this power and clearly he has something to gain from it. So no, it's not a selfless thing that he did. He didn't just like, I don't know. So that's really not even a redeeming quality. I'm just struggling with it. So I think I'm just going to DNF. I'm struggling to care because if I don't have, okay, here's what I think. In the beginning, Eli, they like are testing the thesis and the theory or whatever. And they're basically like killing each other so that they can die and then come back and be an extraordinary, whatever. And he dies and then he comes back. But what would have made it way more impactful is if Eli would have actually died and not come back, because that would have been sad. It literally would have been sad. And I would have been like, oh my God. And then it could have been Victor's villain origin story. Okay. Of him that he killed his best friend and regrets it and like beats himself up over it. No, that's not what happens. Eli comes back and then they have this like weird jealousy thing. And then I'm just not into it. And by the way, none of that spoiler. That's literally just the beginning of the book. Like, it's the whole premise of the book. I don't know what happens after. I couldn't tell you what happens. So I'm not spoiling for you. Just none of my vlogs have spoilers. Just FYI, I feel like okay, let's just move on. What we're going to talk about next is a book that I didn't give you any updates on midway. Okay, I just inhaled it. And that is We Used to Live Here by Marcus Clymer. I don't know. I have very conflicting thoughts with this book. This is one of those books that's following a character and you don't know if they're slowly going crazy, if they're slowly losing their mind, or if their lived experiences are valid. You don't know. And then the ending kind of, I feel like I don't want to spoil anything, but I literally guessed the main twist or whatever in this book, which is crazy because I feel like I was explaining this to my husband. I was like, I literally thought that when this happened, I thought in my head, oh, this, and this. And then I was right about everything. And then, I don't know. So that's kind of frustrating. I don't know if this book is supposed to be like predictable or not. So for me, it was extremely predictable, but I still had a fun time on the journey. So for that reason alone, I think I liked it, if that makes sense. Sorry, I'm like talking like all slow and stuff, but yeah, I feel like I had a fun time on the journey. It wasn't spooky to me, really. It didn't really give me the heebie-jeebies, but it scratched an itch at the same time, so I think I liked it. Basically, we're following this couple that move into a new house, and then this family comes and knocks on the door, and they're like, oh, we used to live here, can we like take a look at the house? And she's a people pleaser, and so she lets them in. And then not only does she let them in, but they end up staying the night because there's a winter storm. And then at breakfast the next morning when she's like, why are you still in my house? He's like, oh, we're going to leave after breakfast. No, get the out of my house is what I would have said. Like, get the out. So that's just like the beginning of the book. But I'm just like, yeah, I don't know. It was something to chew on. The ending definitely was a little satisfying just because of was it the epilogue? Or was it like the last chapter? Let me see. Oh, okay. I think it is the last chapter. All the chapters have like a title to them. Wait. Yeah. The one called Old Wounds? Yeah. Okay. The chapter is called Old Wounds. And I don't know. I did like it, but I'm also kind of like, I kind of hated it at the same time. I don't know how to describe it because it just wasn't shocking enough. Like, not that I read thrillers for shock value, but it wasn't interesting enough for me because I literally was guessing everything, every aspect of it, every element. And I don't really like that. And I don't know if that was the purpose. And I don't mean to sound like, oh, I guessed everything. But literally, okay? So it was entertaining though. I inhaled it, okay? So here's the thing. We are going to go to Home Goods and I don't know where else. I need to get like a piece for we have like a big wall in the living room and I've been meaning to decorate it, but I haven't had anything that I felt inspired to decorate it with or that fits the spot. So we're gonna go look. Obviously Halloween stuff is out, so it's perfect time to go because I really like to buy actual like house decor during Halloween shopping time or whatever. while they have Halloween stuff out, I like to go and get pieces that I keep up all year round. So we're gonna do that. And then quickly, I wanted to show you guys so last night we went to Barnes & Noble and then we went to GameStop and then we went to Barnes & Noble. I didn't vlog at GameStop, but I think I showed you guys some clips from Barnes & Noble. And then we got cookies afterwards, which were really good. But anyway, these were the games I got on Switch. So it was buy two, get one free. So like, obviously I had to buy two, get one free is a really good deal. So I got a bikini, SpongeBob SquarePants Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated. Fun fact, I played this as a child. I loved this game. I saw some kind of gameplay. I think I got like a video recommended to me of this gameplay and I was watching it and I was like, I've literally played that game. Like what in the world? And I was like, there's no way it's on Switch because I played it as a child and the Switch didn't exist. So I'm like, what? How is this real? Am I like dreaming? Am I making this up? And I looked it up and apparently they remade it. So it's rehydrated. So like it's the same game, but they redid it. So obviously they do a lot. That's not like a new concept, but all I'm saying is like, I was like, what? So I immediately was like, oh my God, I want that game now. Like I want to play it because it's going to bring back crazy nostalgic memories. So I'm really glad that my GameStop had this used. So I got that. And then I also got Ni no Kuni, Wrath of the White Witch. I used to also play this on my PlayStation. I've never played it on Switch, but I'm excited. It's Studio Ghibli or Ghibli, however you say it. I say Ghibli. I don't know if that's the correct way, but it's Studio Ghibli art. And so it's very cozy. I just like, I adore it. I love it so much. So I'm excited to also play this. If you can't tell, I'm like, I've recently picked my Switch back up, and once I get into it, it's like I incorporate it into my hobbies again. Until I don't. I don't know. I usually stick with it for like at least a couple months, and then if I get too busy, that's whenever it falls off. It's always just because if I get like when we moved, I was too busy to even hardly film, edit, read, work full time, and do all of the things. I didn't really have time to play my Switch, but now I'm like, I picked it back up and I'm really enjoying it. So that's why you might see more gaming content, but this is still a book channel. I'm just saying, I like to share everything, okay? I'm a yapper. We like to yap. So, okay, yeah, I got Ni no Kuni. I'm really excited about that. And then I got Final Fantasy X HD Remastered. And unfortunately, I was playing this last night and it's really freaking hard. Okay, no, it's not that it's hard, but there's no autosave, and that actually drives me crazy. I'm an autosave girly, and this is an older game, so I understand why there's no autosave, but I'm pretty sure there's autosave on the PlayStation. Correct me if I'm wrong, but there's no autosave. Like, I'm sorry, but like, I need freaking autosave. I died, and then I had to go through all these cutscenes, and I was like, I literally just watched this. Like, one of my pet peeves is repetition. I cannot stand. Like, it's one thing, I like routine, and I like having a routine that's totally different from like repetition. I don't know. Does this make sense? I cannot stand watching the same. That makes no sense because I rewatch movies and TV shows all the time. I guess what I'm saying is, if I don't want to do something, I have no interest in doing it. And like, if I watch the same cutscene 3 times because I died and lost progress and I have to redo it, I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. So anyways, all that ramble to say, I haven't picked this up. I haven't picked up the SpongeBob game. I might pick it up tonight, and then no, I might start Ni no Kuni. I don't know. I'm also still playing Stardew Valley. So there's that. And then I also got Graveyard Keeper because my husband loves that game. So yeah, I wanted to get Silent Hill, but they don't have it on Switch. So I don't know. I should start playing my PlayStation again. I have a PlayStation. I just don't have as many games for it anymore. So, okay, I'm going to shut up and go to Home Goods, and I'll... 𝘠𝘰𝘯-𝘵𝘦𝘮. Do you know what 𝘠𝘰𝘯-𝘵𝘦𝘮 means, Jake? Drink outfit book. But I only have the O.
What?
I only have the O. This is the O of the day. And I'll show you guys my 𝘯𝘰𝘯-𝘵 V8 energy plus a water. Oh look, that looks so cute. I gotta get to work. Talk to you guys later. Okay, I finished another book and then I have made progress in my other book. But first, let me show you the little wall decor stuff I got from Hobby Lobby. I'm so excited. Okay, so I think you guys saw me decorating. So you already saw the other stuff, so I'm not gonna like show you all that, but this is so cute. I was like, oh my God, you're coming home with me. I love it. So I think this is gonna go in my reading room on my gallery wall. And then this. It's a little teddy bear and it says be kind. I love this. I think it's for like a baby's room. I don't care. I think it's for my room actually. It was made for my room. For my reading room / office, whatever. Okay, so that's the other stuff I got that I didn't show you guys in the decorating process. So I got to page 292, chapter 31 of Berries and Greed, and I'm still really enjoying it. I mean, it's not like a 5-star or anything. I do wish the male narrator was not who it currently is, but like I can't stand his voice. But aside from that, I'm really enjoying the mundanity of this story. I think it's really cute. Okay, and then I posted to my Instagram asking for recommendations for like spooky books. Taylor Jones recommended Stolen Tongue. I mean, I got so many recommendations, like really good recommendations. So if you submitted one, thank you. But Taylor Jones recommended one that was on KU. So I was like, okay, well, it's a no-brainer. I'm gonna read the one on KU. And then after I downloaded it, it said included with your membership, like the audio. So I got the audio and the ebook to read for free. I mean, I pay for KU, but like, come on, it feels like it's free. So that was a win-win. So I immersion read that book. Wait, where did it go? What the heck? Oh, I have to go to library. So yeah, Stolen Tongues by Felix Blackwell. That's the cover. You can't really see it, but we're following a character named Felix and Faye. Well, Felix is the guy. Faye is his wife. No, fiance, whatever. Which is funny because the author's name is Felix. Weird, I don't know. But basically, they take a little vacation to a cabin in the woods. It's actually a cabin in the mountain, and there's a snowstorm, and it's like very eerie, and Faye sleepwalks, and so it has like that kind of vibe. And they go, okay, so hold on, let me backtrack a little. So they go on a hike. They're really relatable because they like to hike, they like nature, and he likes to play video games and whatever. I found them pretty relatable, other than the sleepwalking thing, whatever. But they come across this like dream catcher, and they're like, what's that? That's weird. And then later they start experiencing creepy things. They hide in a bathroom at one point. They're like really freaked out, but they can't leave because they need a, what's it called? A snowcat. So they have to like wait to be rescued basically by the guys that have the snowcats. And then they end up leaving and they go home, but do they go home alone? You know what I'm saying? Or are they followed? So I binged the whole thing. It's not very long. I think it's like 300 pages. And it was, I mean, I don't know what's wrong with me because this book didn't scare me. I feel like it should have spooked me, but it just didn't. I mean, yeah, there were some scenes that were pretty, I guess, I don't know, memorable. I would say memorable. Had some memorable scenes, had some memorable spookiness, but I slept like a baby after I read this. So there's that. Yeah, okay. No, what I was going to say, I was like, my brain just short-circuited for a second. Indigenous people play a part in the story. And so I was like, where is he going with this? And then at the end, there's an epilogue that literally says a word on natives in fiction. And he talks about how he is a professor. He talks about how he studied indigenous people a lot and how he wasn't, he goes more in depth and So I think it's not black and white, whether or not like, you know, non-indigenous people can talk about or like have indigenous people in their story. Like, yeah, I don't see anything wrong with that. But I'm not indigenous, so I feel like also my opinion doesn't really matter. So I think indigenous people, their opinion matters. So anyway, I just want to say that. Also, what's crazy is, so he talks about like, at the end, I think it was like in his author's note, something about Reddit, right? And I looked it up, and not only was this book started on Reddit, but so did We Used to Live Here. Both books were like Reddit stories. And I read them both back to back. That's so weird to me because I literally binged We Used to Live Here, and then I was like, okay, I need more. I need to scratch the itch again. And then inhaled this. Yeah, I mean, I would say I liked both books enough. I mean, obviously I liked it's weird because like with horror, I'm like, I want to be scared, I want to be spooked, but I never am. I feel like with horror movies, I definitely get scared 100%. But with books, for some reason, there's only been a handful of books that have actually given me the heebie-jeebies. And this one really didn't give me the heebie-jeebies at all. I was just kind of like unfazed. I don't know what that says about me. I've been literally consuming horror content since I was a child. I watched Texas Chainsaw Massacre with my dad the day before we flew to Texas to visit his sister. So yeah, me and my dad used to watch horror stuff all the time as a young kid. So like, I don't know, maybe I'm just numb to it, but I digress. So anyways, I'm going, is this the only other book I'm reading? No, I'm going to finish 𝘵𝘳𝘯𝘏, okay? I just haven't picked it back up yet. I'm going to continue Berries and Greed, and then also 𝘵𝘳𝘯𝘏, really enjoying that. And then also I'm going to start my Patreon vlog. Yeah, I need to read that freaking book. The end of the month is approaching and I need to read it. So yeah, anyway, that's my mini decor haul. I'm obsessed with these pieces. Yay, I love them. I'm in the mood for another spooky book, but like, I want to play my Switch too. So I might just play my Switch and listen to this audiobook and just kind of like vibe out, you know? It's a vibe. I started my reread of In the Veins of the Drowning by Callie Cassidy, and I am so obsessed. Oh my god. Like, I was worried that I'm like, am I going to like it as much as I did the first time? Can confirm. I love her. Oh, I love this book so much. I'm just having, honestly, the time of my life. I got to page 122. I'm just so obsessed. I have been annotating, but I'm gonna go back and annotate a lot more just because like it is very time consuming and I wanted to get through a good chunk of it. So yeah, I'm just like, I'm ecstatic. I've been annotating with a pencil, which I don't normally do, but also it's like, it's fine. I'll just go back and highlight and use my pen and stuff like that, but I'm obsessed. I'm so happy that I am rereading this. Yeah, so, and then I haven't updated you guys on this, but I am currently in the middle of A Witch's Guide to Magical Innkeeping. I'm on page 90, so that's where I'm at on that. I'm vlogging this for Patreon, so that's why I don't really like to duplicate my thoughts because I just find that kind of redundant, and it's a Patreon vlog, so yeah, that's a lot of energy to do twice, so I don't do it twice. It's just for Patreon. Anyway, yeah, so I don't remember honestly what I was reading when we last talked. It's been a long week. I've not been well, and just my chronic stuff, stomach issues, and it's just been getting to me. Anyways, I just wanted to check in with you guys and mention that I'm loving my reread of In the Veins of the Drowning. It's so good. If you haven't watched my last vlog, that's where I kind of like gush about this book, but oh my gosh, if you haven't heard anything about it, it's a dark romantasy, and the romance is chef's kiss, and we're following a siren. Yeah, she's a siren shifter. The book is not super heavily focused on her being a siren. In the second half, it's more like them trying to get what they need done. I don't want to spoil anything, but you know, it's really good. There's like lots of traveling. There's The scenery and the writing is just amazing. I'm obsessed with Theo. I would literally die for him. Theo and Emmy are everything. There's also a character named Lachlan. Yeah, it's my name. But Lachlan has a romance with Agatha. They're also really, really adorable. I'm obsessed. I love that. So yeah, I'm just having a great time. And I'll probably drag out my reread of this. I feel like I really just breathe very quickly through those 122 pages. Excuse me, because I got lost in the story, but I kind of want to drag it out just a little bit because I was like, that went by so fast. So yeah. Okay. Should I just close out this vlog? I don't know. Maybe I should. Okay. So if you made it this far, psych, we have some more things to talk about. I should have done one of those cool transitions, like the hand and then the reveal, but here we are. Okay. I forgot that the last time we talked, I think I was talking to you about berries and greed. Well, aside from my update for In the Veins of the Drowning, I have not made any progress in that because I literally just went to go get a haircut and touch up and stuff. So haven't read since that last update. But berries and greed, I am in the middle of chapter 35. So I'm on page 352. And look at this, my bookmark for this book. I think it's funny because it's kind of fitting. It says started with Twilight and now I'm here. Okay. And like this is a monster romance. So yeah. I'm still really enjoying it, but I still have that much to go to finish it. And I'm excited to finish it. So my current reads, also finished Maid-sama. I gave that volume 5 stars. I know it took me forever to read it, but I loved it. I don't know why it took me so long to read it. But yeah, so I'm currently reading Berries and Greed, In the Veins of the Drowning, and then my book club pick for the Cozy Coven book club. And having a good time. I've also been playing my Switch like crazy because I am... Stardew Valley is just, it's everything. If you've never played it, you should give it a shot. If you like cozy games, yeah. I played it back in, I think it was like 2019. I lost all my gameplay, so it was like a new game for me, new farm and everything, and I'm obsessed. It's really fun. I'm really excited for Witchbrook, which is coming out, well, there's no release date, but Witchbrook is going to basically be Stardew Valley meets Harry Potter. Witchy Stardew Valley. Okay, it's gonna be amazing. It's amazing. So I'm really excited for that. I don't know when it's going to come out though. I know that they came out with a trailer, and if it comes out on Switch 2 first and not on Switch, I will turn into the Hulk and destroy something because I don't want to buy the Switch 2. I think it's overly priced and it's way too big for a handheld for me personally. And yeah, I don't know. I'm just like not impressed with their Switches, the quality. Like my Nintendo 3DS, great quality. It's like a brick. My old Nintendo DS, it's a brick, great quality. But I also have a Switch Lite. I've had so many Switches. So yeah, anyways, I just wanted to tell you that I got to page 352 of Berries and Greed. I'm still really liking it, but I do need to close out this vlog because I'm notorious for literally just having them keep going, and I need to start making them like weekly. Yeah, weekly, which I know I'm missing an upload on Sunday. I mean, by the time you're watching this, it's going to be irrelevant, but I have not had time to edit this week after work. So skipping upload. I'm so sorry. Thank you so much for being here. If you made it this far, go ahead and leave a ghosty emoji and a candle for berries and greed. Yeah, if you do want more content from me, I have a Patreon where I upload extra videos, photos, weekly updates, cozy cup and chat catch-ups, reading sprints monthly, all kinds of stuff. So if you're into that, if you're interested, or if you just want to support me, that's great too. But I do post content over there. And then I also have an Instagram. So no pressure, but all I'm saying. I'm really liking my haircut, I think. Oh, my phone just fell. Yeah, I'm really liking the haircut. It's giving short vibes and I like that. I think long hair is pretty aesthetically, but realistically, I don't like it. I feel bogged down. And this is still like long hair, but it's not. I mean, my hair was like getting down to here and it was just a lot. Also takes up a lot of conditioner, but whatever. Let me know if you like my haircut. If you don't like it, please don't tell me because that's mean. But yeah. Okay, anyways, thank you guys so much for watching and I hope you have a great rest of your day or night wherever you are, and I'll see you in my next video.
So I'm back to the velvet underground, back to the floor that I love, to a room with some lace and paper flowers, back to the gypsy that I was, to the gypsy.